Croeso Channel of Light Fluid. Yes, it's time to head back to Poland as we continue on with Cienie. By the way, I was planning to do Burrows last weekend. That didn't happen, so I'm going to try and fit that in the week. So we'll be caught up on Ken's route by next weekend. But for now, let's continue with Cienie. The warm shower fails to improve my mood any more than that, despite my hopes. But at least I can feel fresh now. As I go downstairs, I wander into a scene I haven't seen in what feels like ages. The entire house seems to have been tidied up. It may as well be a completely different place from what I've gotten used to by now. Dad? What are you doing? Cooking. Trying to. Dad stands behind the kitchen counter chopping vegetables, his fingers wrapped in bandages. Okay. Are you trying to cook yourself? I ponder his injured fingers with a smirk. Haha, very funny. I thought it was. Did you clean up? Why? What other questions? Well, it's a bit of a Rosno-Ruski rock moment. You think? Yeah. Kind of weeds me out. Don't be rude. Okay, sorry. Where were you earlier anyway? I came home an hour ago, I think, and you weren't around. Yeah, about that. I've got some news. That doesn't sound good. I'll tell you after we eat. Well, I'd love to try your dish mix with your chopped fingers, Dad. I'm off to Otto soon. His parents invited us for dinner. Oh, all right. His expression sours a little. He goes back to chopping some onions. Hope you have fun. Yeah. So, what's the surprising news? Right, I've landed a new job. Oh. Yeah, and it pays well. What kind of job? A security guard. Huh, that's good, Dad. A smile had formed on his muzzle. He must have noticed the unimpressed inflection in my voice, because his expression turned serious again. Yeah, I suppose it is. I'm starting tomorrow. Just don't lose this one. I'm not going to. If you say so. About yesterday. Okay, what about it? You weren't keen on talking last night after you came back. I didn't say anything, but the police called. Nothing happened. A woman got attacked. Didn't sound like nothing. I don't want you risking your life for strangers. What the hell does that mean? Exactly that. I don't want to lose you, too. What? Your mum got too deep into something similar. And look what happened. Well, Mom tried to help people. That's why I'm asking you. Asking me what? I quit working with Marcus. Like hell I will. Think I'm going to drop everything just because you asked? Tom. No, you're making it sound like it was Mom's fault that she disappeared. Your Mom was too naive of a person. So what? That's what got her killed, Tom. You don't know that. I do. No, you have no idea what happened. Nobody does. She's not dead. Tom. Shut up. Both of us turned towards the door. Frowning, I stepped closer to steal a glance through the peephole. There's Otto, standing in front of the porch, fixing his unruly hair. I'd drawn a deep breath in an attempt to calm myself down before swinging the door open. Hey. Hey-oh. Otto is still in his working attire. The outfit looks rugged and gritty, as if he ran here straight after work. It smells like it too. I probably shouldn't mention it to him, though. Wait. Holy shit, Otto, what happened to your face? I got clumsy at work. He shrugs it off, but something is amiss. Looks like you just got knocked out. Nah. Yeah, right. Are you ready to roll? I am. Are you? What? Oh, you mean this? He gestures his oil-stained overalls, and I nod. Sorry, I had to dash over here. Dash? Where's your car? Oh, funny thing. It's gone kaput. I see. Sorry. I know I was supposed to pick you up and all. Are you okay with taking the bus, or should I call us a taxi? Oh, I don't mind riding the bus. In that case, we better get going. Mum already called 5 times saying they're waiting for us. Well, she seems more excited to see you again. I'm just kidding. Or am I? The bear lets out a hearty laugh while massaging the back of his head. All right, let me grab my things quickly. I grab my jacket and put on my shoes. Dad is still in the kitchen, though he doesn't seem to be paying much attention, his gaze unfocused and distant. Whatever. I shut the door behind me and motioned for Otto to lead on. As we walk into the bus stop, I remember that I need to message Jakub. Hey, sorry, gonna have to cancel tonight. Something came up. Oh, what a shame. I was hoping I could see you. Yeah, another time. We'll see. As I'm putting the phone back in the pocket, an eerie sensation grips me. I turn around as a sinister shiver slithers up my nape. No one is here, apart from the two of us. But I can't shake the unsettling notion that Camille may be lurking somewhere. Otto gives me a puzzled look, but I just shake my head and resume walking. Are you looking for something? Oh, nah, just admiring the view. All the run-down houses, though. I know, right? What a shithole. I force a laugh as we continue making our way to the bus stop. The bus ride to Otto's parents' house was long enough that I almost nodded off. I haven't been here for over 2 months, so I've no idea what to expect. But after waiting for a few minutes, nobody opens the door. Mom, it's us. Don't you have a key? Oh, I left it at my place. I fidget with my jacket, prompting a questioning look from Otto. I'm nervous. Oh, don't be. My parents love you. That's what I'm nervous about. He raises his eyebrow and opens his mouth to say something. Just then, the door swings open and Otto's mum Maria appears in the doorway. Ah, you're here. I was worried you wouldn't be able to make it. Oh my God, my boy, your eye. Oh, that's nothing, Mum. I had an accident at work. Mrs. Oginski purses her lips and clucks sympathetically. So clumsy. Let's put some ice on it. That's fine, Mum. No, it isn't. Also, where is... She glances behind Otto's big frame and spots me hiding behind him. She pushes him out of the way. Mom, my dear, I'm so happy to see you. She grabs my hand and pulls me in for a hug, almost squeezing the life out of me. Good to see you, Mrs. Oginski. My voice comes out a little breathy. Mom. Sorry, dear. I'm just happy that you're doing all right. You look well. She pinches my forearm, feeling the chunk of flesh underneath my fur. A bit scrawny and tired looking, but at least you're here. Don't worry, we're going to feed you real good today. Mom, please. What? I'm just excited to serve our guest is all. I smirk as Otto rolls his eyes. Go at least enter the house. It's cold out here. Oh yes, come on in. I shuffle into the small hallway behind the two burly bears. Yannick, the boys are here. I'm busy. Their voices roar like thunder striking one after another. Makes me wish I could cover my ears without looking rude. Mrs. Oginski is standing right next to me. Otto puts a hand on his mom's shoulder and pulls her aside. Mom, no yelling. Sorry, boys, I'll make some tea to warm you up. She starts heading toward the kitchen, but stops halfway. Also, Otto, you smell awful, sweetheart. Make sure to shower before dinner. Yeah, I had to rush here straight from work. I can tell. Have some tea first, then head on upstairs. You should have some clean clothes here, right? There should be some in my room. I'll be right back with the tea. I wonder what Otto's dad is up to. Sorry about earlier. You know her. Yep, I mean, I kind of expected it. I wonder what Dad is up to. I was just thinking the same thing. Otto gives me a reassuring pat on the head. Yannick used to volunteer as a school coach when we were kids and taught us all kinds of sports. Though he sometimes overdid it, pushing us to the brink of exhaustion. Anne had always been a sports geek, eager to try them all. And since I used to spend most of my time with her, I got dragged into it as well. Now that I think about it, Otto is usually on the sidelines. I haven't been visiting the Oginskis nearly as much since coming back from the city, now that Otto and Anna live on their own. We sit on the sofa, the TV playing an episode from a Spulnier. Otto's smile lights up the room whenever our eyes meet. Then his expression turns more serious as he picks up the remote and turns off the TV. Everything all right? Oh, yeah. I wanted to ask something. He coughs to clear his throat. Yeah? Well, I don't think there's a right way to ask this. So, I'm just gonna... Otto, stop stalling. Yeah, sorry. I heard about a woman being attacked in the forest. Oh, seems like everyone knows about it. The news does spread like wildfire around here. My workers were talking about some cat and hyena who found her. That would be me and David, yes. He scratches the back of his head, nodding. I'm all right. When I first heard about it, I had a feeling it could be you. Well, your hunch was spot on. I found her in a pretty bad state. Do you know who did it? No, but the police suspected it was her son. Son? I close my eyes and breathe in, trying to keep myself focused. The image of Camille outside of my window flashes in my mind anyway. Opening my eyes, I see Otto staring at me with his head tilted slightly, though he tries to force a smile. Yeah, sorry Otto, I don't want to talk about it. I understand. Fortunately, Mrs. Oginski strolls in with 2 cups of tea, saving me from the conversation. Tea for you boys. I know you're both hungry. Don't worry, dinner should be done shortly. She places the tea on the coffee table, the cups clinking as she does so. Oh, thank you. Oh, thanks, Mom. She smiles and heads back to the kitchen, humming a soft tune. Otto dunks 6 sugar cubes into his cup. I raise my eyebrow at him, and he sputters my obvious disapproval.
Oh, I like a sweet. Uh-huh.
Otto chuckles, stirring his tea. So, what's up with you? He takes a sip before placing his cup back on the coffee table.
What do you mean?
You've been acting strange since yesterday.
Well, not here.
Why?
It's just, now's not the time. We can talk about it later.
All right.
Hey, Tom, catch!
Careful. Caught it. I can feel the impact travelling from my palms all the way to my shoulders. It does sting a little.
Oh, nice catch. Been getting some practice in?
Dad.
Before the ball slips off, I pass it back to Otto's dad. Not really.
That's what I was hoping to see, kid. I'm glad you haven't lost any of your reflexes.
Well, if I had, I'd probably have my face smashed.
That's true.
Otto coughs loudly, tilting his head slightly towards the living room entrance, drawing our attention to Otto's mom standing there with her arms crossed. Hey, Yannick, how many times do I have to tell you not to throw the ball inside the house? You're such a child sometimes.
Go on, sweetheart. I was just testing my top player.
Go wash your hands and help me with dinner.
Yes, dear.
Mrs. Oginski turns around, her husband following her with his head hanging low. Otto's mum has always been a force to be reckoned with, especially when she's angry.
That was impressive.
Yep, that's me. I smirk at Otto as he gives me a wink.
Sorry about my dad, though. You know how he is.
Don't worry.
Right, I'm going to take a quick shower.
Sure, I'll just chat with your parents in the meantime.
Sure, you can wait in my room.
Alone in your childhood room? Think of all the secrets I could uncover.
I don't think you'll find anything interesting there.
You know me. Otto smiles and scratches the back of his neck as I wink to him.
Well, alright then. If you're cool with staying here, I'll be back shortly.
Yeah, as long as there aren't any more balls coming at me. He shakes his head and goes upstairs with an audible huff before disappearing from view. In the kitchen, Otto's parents are busy preparing the dinner. Given how fragrant the food smells, it probably won't be long. Oh, Tomek dear, do you need anything? She says so while keeping an eye on 3 different pans. Her husband, meanwhile, is peeling the potatoes. Yeah, is there anything I can help you with? Oh, you're such a sweetheart, but no, we got it covered. She glares at her husband as he looks at me with pleading eyes. All right. Otto went to shower, so I figured I'd offer. Have a seat. We can have a chat while Otto gets himself ready. I nod and pull a chair to sit down. After asking me how the job with Marcus is going, the conversation moves on to, naturally, the topic of girlfriends. Or, rather, lack thereof, for me and Otto. Even though their parents are accepting of Anna having a girlfriend, Otto hasn't come out to them. Which means there is an agonising few minutes of me trying to brush off any questions while hoping Otto will hurry up and be done with his shower. The Oginskis at least think that Otto remains a bachelor because of how much time he spends at work, making sure the family business is booming. Speaking of which, we're going to a winter vacation this year, and you should join us. Oh, I couldn't. It's not my place. Nonsense, dear. You're always welcome. You're already part of the family in my eyes.
Well, that's true.
That's awkward. I have no idea how to respond to that. On one hand, it makes me happy they think so. I feel like I'm just intruding here. Well, thanks for inviting me. I'll think about it. And don't worry about the money. Like I said, business is going very well.
Mom, there ain't my spare clothes left in here.
Otto's shout from upstairs interrupts us. In the lower drawers. Otto's mum starts setting the table, putting a big plate of pancakes in the middle of it, while I help place various jams around it. There's also a savoury plate of placki jamne Cienie. I know that's from Mr. Oginski, because that's his favourite. Unlike Otto, he doesn't have a sweet tooth. And of course, lots and lots of favorki covered in powdered sugar, made at my request. Just as we're about to be done, Otto finally joins, grabbing a seat to my right. Otto and his family clasp their hands together. I join in so as not to be disrespectful. Dear Lord, thank you for this food we're about to eat. The grace goes on for a bit more before... Amen.
Oh man, I'm starving.
And with that we dig in. The clinking of plates and utensils interspersed with light conversation, mostly Otto's dad chatting about his favourite topics.
Poland's definitely going to the World Cup next year. Lewandowski's been on fire lately. Did you catch the last match?
Otto saves me by responding instead, and soon enough his mom interrupts to talk about football to ask me a question. Tomek, has Anna called you recently? Well, no, I've been meaning to contact her, but it slipped my mind yesterday. Ah, of course. Every time I call her, she always messages me back saying she can't pick up. But she did send me these pictures. Oh, look. They sure are having fun there. The warm familial vibe here harkens me back to the time when Mom was still around. It hurts how much I miss it. I try not to let that thought distract me too much, instead focusing on enjoying the time I'm spending here. After we're done, I help clean up the table, while Mr. Loginski packs some extra favorki in a plastic container for me.
Tom and I are going to my room now.
All right, should I make some more tea?
Oh, no, I think we're good.
Yep, thanks, Mrs. Loginski.
Right, you remember where my room is?
I sure do. I follow Otto upstairs, where Otto quickly flops onto the bed.
Oh, well, I'm so full.
His old bedroom looks really tidy, except for a bunch of old boxes in the corner collecting dust. This room brings back so many memories. Anna and I used to tease him about his collection of comics all the time. Ironically, we ended up getting sucked into it when Otto started reading them for us. He gave me his whole collection after moving out of here. I still remember how sad he looked. As we grew older, he had less time to spend with Anna and me. I didn't understand it at the time, for his dad was preparing him to take over the family business. Hey, what's this? Stuck behind a wooden drawer, hidden behind these boxes, is Otto's old guitar. Man, what an antique.
Oh, God, that thing is old.
Yeah, last time I saw you playing...
It was during a camping trip, the one where bees attacked you.
Oh.
Haha, yeah, been a while.
Time really does fly. I lift the guitar and inspect it. The body is still solid, if not a bit chipped in some parts, though two of the strings are missing. I don't even know how to play any instrument, but even I know it sounded way out of tune. There's something stuck inside.
What are you doing?
I give it a shake, and the object rustles inside the guitar before popping out of the sound hole. It's a folded piece of paper, the size of an eraser.
Gasp! A secret note!
Tom, don't read it.
Chords E minor, G, B minor, D. Lyrics. You're gone away too soon, just like the gentle breeze of June.
Okay, that's embarrassing.
Were you writing a song? She probably played at some point.
Oh, I don't have time for it anymore, and it's been eons. Very rusty.
How'd you know? Have you tried lately?
Okay, you got me. I haven't.
Why not?
Not a lot of time left to myself nowadays. Wouldn't have been able to come for this dinner if one of the workers didn't cover for me.
This explains why I rushed you straight from work. Understandable. You're helping your parents.
I mean, so is Anna. That little shop has been on Mom's side of the family for years. Yeah, she doesn't have to worry about anything.
I get your point. Otto lowers his head, resting against his palm. Hey, at least your business is going well. He raises his brows slightly.
What?
Your parents were talking about it.
Actually, business has been super slow.
Huh?
Yeah, we barely get any big orders these days.
Frowning, I put the guitar back in its hiding place and sit down on the edge of the bed. Those things happen, no?
Yeah, I guess. I just feel like I wasn't prepared to handle it.
He looks away. I put my hand on his shoulder and he closes his eyes and inhales deeply. I assume that's not all that happened.
Uh-huh.
So what's been going on?
I don't want to worry you.
Too late for that, bud.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. Just tell me.
My men were supposed to receive a holiday bonus a few months back. My parents also planned a trip.
So you overpromised?
I really didn't want to disappoint anyone.
Yeah? But that's not on you, is it?
I'm supposed to be the boss and the son that takes care of his parents.
I know where this is going. So, the wolf guy.
Loan shark.
Fuck Otto.
I know, I fucked up.
Why not just go to the bank?
I did.
Oh. So they denied him a loan, and he turned to the worst possible place for it. Why did they come looking for you at Anna's shop, though?
'Cause I told them it's mine.
No way. Otto, come on.
I needed a cover, okay? I feared they might want to investigate.
Well, they did. What if they heard Anna?
I'm sorry.
That's really stupid, you know that? So they come looking for you because you couldn't pay them back?
No, not exactly. They started asking me to repay it sooner than we agreed. I had to sell my car.
Oh. How much you still owe?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I'll deal with it, somehow.
Okay, listen. I'm only going to say it once. The moment those guys come knocking down this shop, it was no longer just your own issue.
I'll tell them you've got nothing to do with this and ask them to leave the shop alone.
No, that's all I'm on about. You think I'm going to stand by while you dig your own grave? I'm not going to wait for someone to find your body somewhere one day. Just because you were stupid enough to borrow money from some loan sharks.
I don't know what to do.
Well, I'll figure it out before someone gets hurt. You already got fucking hurt because of it. Just tell your parents the vacation is off, or, I don't know, cut your workers' pay.
I'm not going to cut anyone's pay. I don't want my parents to know that I'm just a good-for-nothing son.
Better a good-for-nothing son than a dead one.
Tom, please.
Business is slow sometimes, man. Your damn life is not worth losing over some vacation. Are you really this fucking dense?
Tom.
Do you think they care about the vacation if they knew what's going on? With anything else that's been going on, I can't believe Otto, of all people, would be doing stupid shit like this. I clench my fists, barely managing to contain the urge to punch that stupid face of his. Otto only looks down, fiddling with his thumbs without saying anything. There is a painful, long silence. Was I too harsh? The time seems to tick slowly at an agonizing pace. Otto doesn't even look at me anymore. Fine then. I take out my phone, staring at it. If it helps even a little, it's worth a try. Hey, it's me again. Are you free? Oh, this is unexpected. Right, so? You do love toying with my feelings, don't you? Come on, are you free or not? I have a business meeting now. This late? Meet me at the motel in 1 hour. Room 101. Okay. I hide my phone in my pocket and stand up, dusting off my trousers. Well, thanks for inviting me for dinner, but I gotta go.
Tom, wait.
Yeah?
Let me walk with you.
Sure. In the entryway, Otto's mom hugs me, and his dad pats me on the back. Come again soon. I'll try. That's a good enough answer for me. Good night, dear. We begin walking the dimly lit road where the streetlights barely reach. Nothing but silence between us. I flick on my phone's flashlight as we pass through the overgrown section of the neighbourhood. I direct my flashlight at the bush nearby, but it remains motionless.
Tom, you all right?
I thought I heard something.
I'm sorry I can't drive you back home.
I don't mind taking the bus.
Right, I'll just have to get used to it.
Yep.
Tom,
He puts his hands in his pockets, takes them out again to fidget with his shirt before finally folding his arms at his chest. Yeah?
Well, I've been thinking of something. Something doesn't involve telling my parents nor screwing the workers.
What is it?
Uncle Bernard.
Oh, I thought your family isn't that close to him.
Yeah, but he's still family.
Well, his bar is doing pretty well. So, worth a try?
Yeah, we'll see, I guess.
We reach the bus stop after a 10-minute walk.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, sure thing.
Well, this is kind of awkward, but I was thinking, maybe you want to do it again sometime?
Visit your parents? Sure, I don't see why not.
No, I meant my place.
Oh, yeah, sure. Anna should be back soon, so that'll be a good time to hang out again. Otto sighs and his mouth slackens.
I meant just the two of us. I could order pizza.
Or we could go somewhere. Otto can get kind of awkward when it's just the two of us. I have a hunch why he's like that. I hope I'm wrong, because he deserves better. Well, all right. But only if you're going to act smarter about your problem.
Deal.
The bus approaches from the intersection. Otto extends his hand for a handshake, but I hug him instead. He chuckles as I step into the bus. I buy a ticket and sit by the window. We wave at each other as the bus drives away. Resting my head against the window, I watch a line of trees blurring together as the bus speeds ahead. Otto worries me. This whole business with the wolf has left a terrible taste in my mouth. And beyond that, worries about what comes next. Namely, how am I going to handle Jakub? He's usually very helpful. We both end up getting what we want. Yet the more it happens, the worse it feels. Perhaps it's simply because he's a married man with 2 kids and high status, but... I arrive at the bus stop next to the motel. The thought strikes me this is probably the motel the tiger from the bar is staying at. Ah, great. The last thing I need right now is to be spotted by someone I recognise. I check my text through the room number. 101, right. It's probably upstairs. There are very few cars in the parking lot, though I do recognise Jakub's. At least he's here now. With each heavy step, the closer I get to his room, the more my knees tremble. The simple fact is, after tonight, I need to tell him it's over. But first, I need to get him to help out Otto. I knock at his room door and back off nervously. I rub the sleeves of my jacket, trying to look as casual as possible. My paws are getting sweaty, so I wipe them on my trousers. Who is it? It's me. The door instantly clicks and swings open, revealing the fox wearing a wide smile. He beckons me to enter. The room is barely lit by a couple of dim lamps, along with some candles. I guess he's trying to set the mood. I shuffle inside, then stand by the door, leaning against the wall. You really made an effort here. I believe that the mood is an important part of the process. So, should I just... He inspects me, pressing his hand against my chest. Brushing the back of his hand against my body, moving it lower. How have you been? Jakub notices my restless demeanour and lifts his hand. Nothing comes to mind as I try really hard to figure out how to handle this. I didn't take you for the shy type. We could start slower. It's been a while. So I'm trying my hardest to avoid looking at him. He places a hand on my shoulder. There's a glint in his eyes as he shoots me a lopsided grin. He leans closer and whispers in my ear. We got the whole night. I must say, I've really missed this. He sits by the bed, pulling his trousers up and then putting on his shirt. Didn't feel any different than the last. Gosh, Tom, you wound me. Jakub smirks while he finishes buckling his belt and stands up to approach me. I'm always open to new ideas, you know. Yeah? Whatever you want. His hand wanders onto my cheek. I push it away before he has the chance to take it further. Sorry, it's not like I'm not interested or anything. Just tired. His head tilts slightly as he takes a step back. Hey, it's all right. We've been at it for over a few hours. He looks at his watch and then back to me with a sly smile. Anyway, there's something I've been meaning to ask of you. Oh, of course, let me get my wallet. I sigh, feeling dirty. But then again, I know it'll eventually go away. It always does. And this time I need to help someone I care about. So it's worth it. Before you do that, there's this friend of mine who might require a lawyer. The fox regards me with a curious look. It's the first time I've told him anything about my personal life. I got a friend in trouble with the law. He borrowed money of some thugs, loan sharks. They came to his sister's shop where I work. He got beaten up after that. I don't mention I'm partly to blame for that. That bad, huh? Did they hurt you? He gently touches my hand before his fingertips creeps up my shoulder. I decide to bear with it. If I start acting uninterested, he might refuse to help. No, they didn't. He squeezes my shoulder with a sigh of relief. I'm glad. Has he called the cops? No. I see. I really think he should. It might be hard to convince him. Well, I can discuss a few things with your friend. I haven't told him I'm seeking your help yet. I see. Well, just let me know if he wants to. I guess I owe him one now. I just hope he won't want me to stay here longer. I don't mind doing it pro bono. What? Don't sound so surprised, Tom. I don't know. I expected... You already said you were feeling tired, didn't you? I don't want to force you into something you don't want. I don't know how to feel about this right now. I expect him to agree to help, but not without something in return. I guess even I can have a pleasant surprise from time to time. Instead, you could tell me a bit about your friend. Like how he got himself into this situation. Maybe it's all right to share this with Jakub. He's already willing to help. I don't think Otto would mind. Well, Otto is a childhood friend of mine. His family runs a lumber mill in the town. He's a nice guy. I hate to see him or anyone close to him get hurt over this. I understand. It's very kind of you to look out for your friends. And I rarely get to experience that softer side of you. I'm just going to ignore his comment and move on quickly. Anyway, Otto made some promises to his family and his workers, then realised he couldn't keep them without outside assistance. But because his business was in the red, the bank refused his loan. So that's why he turned to loan sharks. I nod. That's how these stories usually go. Feeling like you have no choice can lead to some regrettable outcomes. But let's see, did he sign any agreement with them? I have no idea. All I know is that he told them his sister's shop was his and that's why they came there. Perhaps he mentioned the name of a person he's been borrowing money from? How did he find them? Nothing like that, but I can text you once I've asked him about it. And the more I know, the better. Sure. Hopefully Otto will agree. Jakub can definitely assist him with legal matters. Then again, he might be reluctant in case his parents and his co-workers found out. And just repay the wolf. On that note, it seems my stay in Sipnevo is going to become a lot more entertaining than I thought, eh? He flashes a sly smirk at me, his eyes gleaming with mischief. What do you mean? Well, I'll be staying here for a few days on business. I guess I can mix business with pleasure. He stares at me with hunger in his eyes, his gaze lingering on every part of my body. What kind of business? Oh, interested in my work now? I'm just curious. As he leans closer to my face, I instinctively turn my head away. Isn't being here for you a good enough reason? I doubt you come all this way just for me. You always make it worth it, though. Jakub whispers his words very slowly, in obvious attempt to be seductive. I wish I could just tell him it doesn't really work on me. So? He leans away again. Fine. I'm handling a land dispute. I was hired to assist a buyer in acquiring ownership of a local area. Oh, I see. Where exactly? Classified, my dear Tom. Maybe Jakub knows this is exactly the kind of thing to say to get me curious. So, your client prefers to remain anonymous? Perhaps. His tone is coy, but it might be best to cut this short. I've got what I came here for. Otto will receive a little help from Jakub. If he accepts it. All right, well, is there something else? I take a deep breath, my head hanging low as Jakub looms over me once more. I need to tell him that I don't want to keep doing this. What if he then changes his mind about helping Otto? He wouldn't do that, right? I close and open my eyes slowly, staring at the eager fox in front of me. It's nothing. With the smile never quite slipping off his muzzle, the fox nods. If you say so. I take my jacket from the bedside table and head towards the door. Leaving so soon? Yeah, I've got work in the morning. I see. Well, keep in touch, okay? I'll try. That doesn't sound too convincing. What do you want me to say? He smirks and lifts my hand with his, squeezing it. An awkward silence hangs between us before he actually says anything. Well, how about we end it with a kiss? Jakub's expression shifts as his hungry gaze focuses on me. I don't think... Are you not enjoying what we have? I'm way too tired right now. Sorry, Jakub. In that case, you can stay the rest of the night here if you want. He's becoming more and more persistent. don't think that's a good idea. This feels relentless. His cheeky expression turns into a smile. At last, he leans in for a hug. As he does, I feel his hand slide in something to the back pocket of my trousers. I'm all sore, so you deserve this. He opens the door for me. Take care, Tom. Yep, you too, Jakub. Thanks. Jakub locks the door behind me as I walk off from the motel into the night. No buses are running at this hour. That's fine, I guess. A brisk walk should help me shake off some of this weariness. I start counting the paper bills inside the envelope as I walk. 1,000 zloty. Ugh. At least I'm not that cheap of a whore, right? Well, it definitely won't solve Otto's problem instantly. They should cover at least something. Having second thoughts about all of this, what if Otto started asking questions about Jakub? Jakub wouldn't tell him, right? I mean, he's trying to cover his ass too. Have I even thought this through? It doesn't even matter as long as Otto gets the help. And if he did find out, then maybe he'll realise that I'm not worth his feelings. To distract myself from these thoughts, I check my phone. Several missed calls from Dad. Whatever. My work starts early in the morning, and I've got to meet up with Marcus. I'd be lucky if I can catch just a few hours of sleep. I sit by a table outside as the waitress approaches to take my order. After she's gone, I put out a cigarette, scanning the scene as I light it. The place seems unusually lively today. Tom should be arriving soon. Strange he didn't want me to pick him up today. Only said he didn't want to be babysat. Well, this place is nice. It's pretty far from the town centre. Meeting you over everyone will definitely be quicker, though. My ears perk up over the sound of rushing footsteps. Shortly after, I spot Tom jogging towards me. Hey, Marcus. Sorry I'm late. You're right on time, actually. Tom pulls up a chair opposite me and slumps into it. Have you ordered for us? I've been craving hot cocoa for a few days now, ever since you first mentioned it. I have. Don't worry, it should arrive soon. Tom's fur may be black, but I still notice the sunken dark circles around his eyes. You're right. You look tired. That'd be an understatement. I haven't been sleeping well recently, but it's fine, nothing to worry about. It doesn't look fine at all. Have you been having headaches again? Oh, actually not at all. You didn't stop taking your meds, did you? No, headache didn't hit me yesterday, nor today for that matter. Oh, I'm glad then. Oh, I guess I have no idea how it works. Maybe you just ate something. Doubt that. Either way, it's fine now. Anything new with the investigation? Well, I sent a blood sample from that abandoned house to a friend of mine. Hopefully they can tell us something. What about the other houses? Was the chief happy with your findings? Well, she... Here's your order. 1 hot cocoa and 1 double shot espresso. Enjoy. She gently places our drinks on the table and leaves after a courteous nod. Tom starts to sip on his drink immediately. She was content, I suppose. Still dead set on the fact that Camille was the attacker. It could be him. We don't really know. Yes, but what I'm saying is they haven't considered any other possibility. I mean, they rarely do. Oh, you're right. I'm still waiting for the information about the tenants of the other houses. You didn't tell me much about that. Want to share? Oh, I suppose. Although there isn't much. At least until Igor is able to fill in the gaps. I see. A married couple gave me the most to ponder about. They acted strange. The husband definitely looked like he knew something when I mentioned Camille. Why does it feel like everyone knows more than we do? Well, on the bright side, we still know more than the police. What?
They don't know about the photos of you I found in the house.
Tom rubs his temple, then starts tapping his fingers against the table. Don't remind me. It's fucking creepy. I don't understand why he'd be doing that. He looks around as if expecting someone to be watching him.
Don't worry, I'll find out why. I want you to focus on something else.
Tom glances at me with a slight suspicion before nodding. Right, you did mention you got something for me. Which one of your clients am I helping with?
I should be here shortly, but to avoid surprising you, it's Raymond.
Raymond? Wait, that tiger from the bar? I knew he looked familiar. He was in your office at some point, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I wasn't sure what to exactly tell you. That was the last case your mom was involved in before. I thought you wouldn't...
You thought what?
I thought you wouldn't want to discuss it, especially since... Well, it's been so long.
I lied because I know. I failed his mother as I have failed him. Dad never told me anything about what actually happened. Most of what I gathered are just scraps from you.
The truth is, if I'd given the chance to not tell him anything, I'd probably do it.
The police fucking up and everything, there wasn't much left to go on.
It's hard to admit it. I deserve his anger.
You told me she was investigating some missing persons cases. There had been a few while I was away.
I wanted to shelter him from this, despite that never being my choice to make.
You knew the specific case was her last, and you said nothing?
But knowing how reckless he can be, maybe I should have. It's been a while. Simply put, I just wanted to protect you, Tom.
Fuck off with that. I already told you. I don't need a babysitter. Why is everyone treating me like a child that needs to be guarded? It's fucking too late for that.
Tom, nobody wants to see you get hurt. This isn't fair for me too, you know.
Give me a break. I'm already fucking hurting. And you all keep piling it on.
Who are you referring to?
Tom looks away.
Tom.
Tom sips his drink, his eyes never quite meeting mine. I would have thought he wasn't paying attention if I didn't know him better.
Well, Raymond wants to talk to the witnesses who saw the missing students leaving town. I think someone must have been lying. I'd rather not have him wander around alone accusing people like that.
So you thought having a local asking about it would be a better idea?
Yeah, exactly.
I can do that, but not because you asked me. I'm only doing it for Raymond.
Well, that's fair.
Give me more to go on. Names, species. Actually, just write everything you think is important, unless you want to keep it all a secret.
Well, I don't. Sure, I'll write it down.
Shocking. I've got a hunch he's already plotting something in his mind. I tear an empty page off my notebook and start scribbling with my pen. Once it's all written out, I hand it to him. Sweet, thanks.
Just don't get in trouble, and be respectful.
Well, it's out of your hands now, isn't it?
I raise my eyebrow at him, smiling slightly. Suppose it is.
Yeah. So, what will you be up to while we deal with these witnesses?
I'm going to go to Gruber and the Edgeveg and talk to the owner about the food packaging.
Can't you just ask Raymond?
I could. It's been a while since Bernard and I had a good old chinwag.
Okay then. Do whatever you old folks do.
I suppose Tom's reaction was a lot tamer than I expected. As long as he doesn't do anything stupid, it's all fine. I'll have to sit down and talk to him properly.
He's here.
I look to the side, seeing Raymond as he walks up to us.
Sorry, you had to wait so long for me already.
Didn't you say you were on the way an hour ago?
Yeah, sorry, I meant I just woke up.
Also, Raymond lets out a nervous laugh.
Well, at least one of us is getting enough sleep. Oh, hi. Hey. I think I should introduce myself properly. Your name was Raymond, wasn't it? Yes. Well, we did introduce ourselves back at the bar before. Yes, still. Tom lifts himself from the chair and extends his hand to Raymond. Properly then. I'm Tomek, but you can call me Tom. Yes, Tom, I remember. My name's Raymond. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Raymond. Now that's out of the way. Let's get back to the agenda. All right, I've told Tom about the witnesses, and I want you to follow his lead. Raymond nods and listens attentively, while Tom casually drinks his beverage. People might not be as open about it as you might think. It might not be easy to get them talking. Be nice. Sure. I can. Splendid. I'm glad we understand each other. Raymond, you know if Bernard will be working at the bar today? I took a day off to come here, so I think he'll be there all day. All right, neat. Why do you ask? I want to talk to him about another case. Oh. Anything else we should know? You already know everything you need to talk to the witnesses. Just stay out of trouble. I'm sure Raymond can tell you what questions will be worth asking for his peace of mind. Fine. Finishing his drink, Tom stands up and grabs his bag, slinging it over his shoulder. Raymond then follows suit. We'll be on our way then. All right, good luck. Yeah. Have a good day, Marcus. Two of them begin to walk as I light my cigarette, the sun casting long shadows behind them. So, Raymond, have you ever broken into any house before? No, why not? I could teach you. Wow, really? Tom says something else I can't make out. They both share a hearty laugh as their figures grow smaller with the distance. They should be fine. Let's see what Bernard has to say. And before we head back to Grub and the Edge Veg, I think it's time to finish the video. Is anyone else thinking if that room number was significant? To tell us exactly what Tom thinks about this whole thing with Jakub? Or is it just me? And maybe I'm reading too much into it. But if any of the devs are watching, please let me know. I'm curious about that. I have a habit of seeing too much into things sometimes, especially references like Room 101. And I hope you enjoyed Cienie here. It's always good to get back into this one. I'm really enjoying it. And it's September in a couple of days. It's Labor Day in 2 days' time for me. Which means I should have a schedule put up for September. And I don't. So, yeah, hopefully Burrows will be cropping up in the weeks. We can get caught up there. What else we have since November I really need to get done? We have some afterclass, some more socially awkward to do, and some more Spectrum of Hybrids. Yes, a few things. I'll work out the schedule and let my patrons know when I can figure it out and what's going on. And speaking of my patrons, as always, thanks to everyone who donates on Ko-fi and Patreon. You are very, very much appreciated. And my top patrons are Omar, Rafu, Spiderling, Smuto, Tiger Cub, Ramotarasu, Greylock, Hyperdefined, Lark Huskerton, Gracious Yevon, Andy Peng, Aaron Fox, Bastian, Bieker, Ryan Hall, Cobus Visser, Dissonance, Grizz, Harvest Mouse Productions, Evan King, Kartek, and Matt Kenya. So special thanks to them. And that is it for now for Cienie. So there should be more Burrows. That's going to take a bit of editing. If you've read the end of Ken's route where we are at the moment, you'll know what I'm on about, but I'll figure that one out. And it's going to be a surprise next weekend. I'm sure you'll enjoy whatever it is. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Bye for now.